The war in Ukraine is still raging. March 30th, 2026. On the Donetsk front, Ukrainian FPV drones are back in the air, and Russian infantry are running out of places to hide. Watch these strikes carefully. Behind trees, inside buildings, flat against the ground, every instinct, every attempt at cover. None of it works. This is the frontline reality of 2026. The drone doesn't tire, it doesn't lose the target, and it doesn't stop. In this footage, you can see a Russian soldier carrying an injured soldier. However, shortly afterward, the soldier leaves the injured soldier behind and walks away. Russians don't abandon their own. That's the claim. But these moments tell a different story. Footage from the 225th Separate Assault Regiment. A wounded soldier left behind. No evacuation, no support, just a brief moment. A gesture that changes nothing. Not rescue, not help, just a reminder of the reality on the ground. Sometimes, survival depends on more than just your side. This time, the FPV drone is rapidly heading toward its target. 2 Russian soldiers were spotted by the drone in an open field and started running, but they couldn't outrun such a fast drone. What would you do if you were in their shoes? This started as a routine reconnaissance run, but the operator spotted something. A Russian soldier hiding inside a ruined building. The drone slows down, scans the structure, looking for a way in. It finds one. Inside, the soldier is pressed against a wall, trying to disappear into the corner. Then the drone comes around, and they're face to face, nowhere left to go. When a drone can search a building room by room, does any structure offer real cover anymore? First, a single soldier. The drone is waiting. It attacks. Then, a few hours later, the same road, the same location, a large group appears. The drone was still there. Patience is the weapon. Keeping a drone on standby for hours while it lies in wait for a larger target. Is this the future of drone tactics? Share your thoughts in the comments. Magyar Birds are back, and this soldier never stood a chance. The drone locks on, moves fast, and by the time the soldier realizes what's coming, there's nothing left to do. Too little, too late. At this speed and precision, is there any realistic counter-move for a soldier on foot? Let us know below. Darkness offers no protection anymore. Ukraine's Signum Battalion is back in the Lyman region, this time with FPV drones equipped with night vision. And the Russian soldiers on the ground have no idea what's above them. Watch closely. Some are walking, some are sleeping, none of them see it coming. No assault rifle, no body armor, no raincoat, no speed. The moment a soldier enters Signum's firing zone, none of it matters. The night used to be a soldier's cover. Not anymore. When night vision FPV drones eliminate darkness as a form of protection. What options does an infantry soldier actually have left on this battlefield? Let us know below. A destroyed armored vehicle becomes a last refuge. In the Pokrovsk direction, a Russian soldier takes cover inside. It looks like protection, thick metal, limited entry points, a place to hide. But he's already been found. Ukrainian SOF Omega unit, tracking the target. The drone moves in, carefully, slowly. Then something unexpected. It doesn't strike from above. It goes in, through the open door, directly inside the vehicle. No escape, no second chance. What seemed like cover turns into a trap, another confirmed loss. So think about it. If even armored vehicles can't protect you, where can you hide? This is what a Shahed interception looks like. From the drone doing the intercepting. Ukraine's Wild Hornets unit deployed a Sting Interceptor drone and locked onto an incoming Iranian-designed Shahed UAV over Ukrainian skies. What follows is a pursuit. The Interceptor closing in, frame by frame, until contact. It was already moving. It didn't matter. A Russian Tor air defense system, actively relocating in Luhansk Oblast, tracked down and struck by a Ukrainian Bulava UAV, a system designed to shoot things out of the sky. Couldn't stop this one. When an air defense system can't defend itself from a drone, what does that tell us? Let us know below. No explosion, no fragments, just a net. In the Siversk-Slovyansk direction, Ukraine's 10th Mountain Assault Brigade deploys something different. Tushka net gun drones. The target isn't on the ground, it's in the air. Russian reconnaissance drones, watching, tracking, gathering intel. But this time, they're the ones being hunted. The Ukrainian drone moves in, carefully, precisely, then fires. A net launches mid-air, wrapping around the target. No blast, no destruction, just a clean capture. One drone, then another, taken down intact. And here's why that matters. A destroyed drone gives you nothing, but a captured one? That's intelligence, frequencies, software, operational data, everything the enemy sees and how they see it. That's the real advantage. So think about it. Is it better to destroy the threat or capture it and learn from it? A Ukrainian Su-27 drops a GBU-62 precision bomb on a mine building north of Udakny. Russian troops inside, gathering, stationing. One strike, building gone, air power and precision munitions. Still very much part of this war. Another Shahed, another Interceptor, another one that never reaches its target. A Ukrainian P-1 Sun Interceptor drone locked onto an incoming Russian Shahed and brought it down before it could do any damage. Clean, fast, no missiles required. As Ukraine builds out its Interceptor drone fleet, is this the most cost-effective answer to the Shahed threat? What do you think? Taganrog, March 29th. And the explosions didn't stop for hours. Local residents described it as the most powerful attack on the city since the war began. Ukrainian drones struck deep into this port city on the Sea of Azov. And this time, the target wasn't just military infrastructure. Ukraine's military claimed direct hits on the Kavkaz oil and petroleum storage facility. But Taganrog is no ordinary target. The city is home to the Atlant Aero Plant, a facility that produces components for Russian combat drones, including Orion UAVs, electronic warfare systems, and digital control technologies for FPV strike drones. Hit this city, and you hit Russia's ability to build the very weapons it's using on the front line. They call it a Lego bird, a homemade drone built from spare parts, running on ingenuity. And it just took out a Russian Tor air defense system. This is the first center of Ukraine's unmanned systems forces. March 30th, night operation. But the bigger story isn't just this one strike. Between March 1st and March 12th alone, Ukrainian drone units destroyed 19 elements of Russia's air defense network. Tor systems, Buk launchers, S-300 radars, a systematic effort to dismantle not just the launchers, but the entire center infrastructure behind them. And here's what makes this remarkable. Rheinmetall CEO Armin Papaja recently called Ukrainian drone development an innovation. The Ukrainians corrected him. This isn't innovation. This is a revolution. Ukraine's unmanned systems forces make up just 2% of the armed forces. Yet their impact now reaches across the entire depth of the battlefield. No factory needed, no supply chain to bomb. Just firmware, frequencies, and operators who iterate faster than any defense contractor ever could. One Lego bird, one Tor system, gone. When garage-built drones consistently take out multi-million-dollar air defense systems, has the era of expensive conventional weapons already passed its peak? What do you think? That's everything for today. Here's where things stand as of March 30th, 2026, day 1496 of this war. In the last 24 hours alone, 147 combat engagements were recorded across the front line. Russia launched 1 ballistic missile, 70 airstrikes, and deployed over 9,300 drones in a single day. Russia's spring-summer 2026 offensive appears to have begun, with intensified assaults across multiple sectors simultaneously. The coming weeks will show whether that push gains any ground. Meanwhile, Russia's total personnel losses since February 2022 have now crossed 1,296,700. And as you saw in today's footage, that number keeps climbing, one drone strike at a time. If you made it this far, drop a comment. Tell us which clip stood out today. And if you're new here, subscribe. No agenda, just the footage and the facts. See you in the next one.